All right, we're back in this. I think we're back in this. We're just going to get going. I'm assuming we're back in this. There we go. Easy razors here, so it must be working. I decided I was going to close the lid to my laptop, but it wasn't plugged into power, so it decided to yeah, go take a dirt nap. Um okay, so I mean, I guess whatever. I'll just start blabbing, and then you guys will let me know if there's anything specific you want to talk about because I don't have any real big plans. Um, yeah, I'll just start blabbing. We'll go from there. Um, let's see here. Yeah, so here we go. Here's my first blab. Right, we have our range, our initiation. I am looking to mitigate that range for continuation. Now, last week I was saying I didn't love this area because there just wasn't a lot of support to it, right? Like we got a little bit of lift out of this guy, not enough to really break anything. Supply was still in control and still currently remains in control. Um, you had your one other little order block sitting right in here, this other little 4 hour guy right in here, which I don't think, yeah, it like gave us a little bit of stopping power there, but we continued to roll over. So to me, this is the last unmitigated portion of demand that I suspect has any staying power prior to running this low down here. Um, Having said that, I would still be interested in a long off that low. When you put in a break like this, price is allowed to return to the strong low and maintain daily market structure in a bullish stance. So yeah, I would be looking to long down there as well. But this is the last point between, well, whatever, this is the last. I'm not interested in longing is in here. I don't think I'm interested in longing anywhere in there. I mean, if something really obvious were to happen, I'll deal with that when we get there. But in the interim, I would not be looking to yeah, would not be looking to long in here. I would only be looking to long here. Yeah, I'd much rather short my way through that. Yes, I would. And then I suppose whatever, because I'm just on here blabbing, and I don't think anybody has given me anything specific to talk about. So I'll just continue to blab. Strong daily low, and I mean it. And I mean it, and I mean it, and I mean it. I don't mean it in the sense that it's so strong that it cannot be broken. I mean it in the sense that if it is broken, well then you know I'd say like, yeah, like hold on buttercup, because we got two zones left before we're taking out this low again. So I really mean this. Yeah, we lose that with a daily close, and yeah, I'm gonna be shorting down into these and all the way down here if it lets me. I'll do it. Watch me. Watch me do it. So, um, for the, yeah, I mean, just for all those reasons, that's why I'm bullish in this area. That's why I be bullish up in here, up in here. Looking at the closer time frames, like we drop all the way down to the 1 minute here. Is this going to illustrate what I want it to? No, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back out to the 15. That's what we're gonna do. We can go back out to the 15. So this is an internal break because this high never touched that high. If that high touched that high, then it would be an external break. But it is an internal break, and when we had that internal break, price came down about 3.61%. The next little dumpski after that was 1.43%. If I see, we're looking at a potential reduction in bearish momentum here. If this holds, right? If this holds, And so that's another little little something I'm looking at on the chart, going, okay, all right, we've been going down for, what is that, Tuesday? So pretty much all week. We've been going down, and we are starting to lose a little bit of momentum. How does the volume look? Let me remind myself. Just volume, please. Just volume. Maybe let's get back out to like the 1 hour or so. I've got some decent volume coming into this area. I'd like to see it a little better, I reckon, but yeah, I mean, like, look at this, like this volume right here. Like, first of all, you got these shorts dumping in that aren't taking the price really anywhere, and then the very next breach of that low right here, we get a good amount of longs coming in. I mean, it's Sunday, it's not like, New York open on a Tuesday kind of volume, but 1.8 K volume in that 1 minute candle right there. So yeah, I mean, price has already currently achieved what I'm looking for. Yeah, I would have loved it down here, or ultimately here, but starting to bottom out like this, and with this increase of volume, if I see it come up above here, I think this is going to be worth an entry. Let's get this marked out here real quick. Yeah, I think I'm just going to pick on that last bit of it. That's probably going to be a I don't know if I want to use it as a like a target one per se, but I want to use it as like a just like de-risk. That's the word I'm looking for. Like a de-risk target, right? Because I wouldn't mind just catching like a break even here. I would be okay with that. Yeah, I would be okay with that, but I don't think I want to pull profit out that soon. No, I'd like to not pull profit out until up there. And that's just if we can get it to cooperate. I mean, like, I feel like Sundays have been pretty good. Yeah, internal and external subjective. If I start on the daily, that would be my external. If I start on the 4 hour, that would be my external, so 1 hour to internal. Or if the daily is external, why wouldn't the weekly be external, or is the monthly, yearly, is it subjective, having a difficulty? So yeah, we'll talk about that real quick. Trade intuition, and thank you very much for the question. I do my best to explain this in the market structure videos that I put out, but let's just talk about internal versus external really quick. We're going to make an assumption. We're going to say that this line right here represents daily market structure, and in order for it to represent daily market structure, then on each of these retracements there needs to be 2 consecutive bearish candles, right? There's got to be 2 of these guys, and they have to be consecutive. Okay, no exceptions to that. It doesn't have to all be bearish consecutive. It could have a bullish candle. It can have a bullish candle in here. Let's make this one bullish, right? You can have a bullish candle somewhere in this mix, no problem, but there has to be 2 consecutive bearish candles. They could be the first 2, they could be the last 2, they could exist right in the middle, doesn't matter, but there has to be 2 of them for this to even count as a valid structure point on the time frame you're reading. So this all comprises your external market structure. All of this is your external market structure bringing you to where you are. So in this theoretical example, your external low is here. You cannot break this structure until you break this low. That is external. Now, we're assuming daily market structure, right? So let's say here you see this happen. Okay, and the same thing on these legs coming down, you have at least 2 consecutive bearish candles somewhere in those legs. Now, that would make these all valid market structure points, but they are all external to these. These are external market structure points. These are internal market structure points. Those are all internal to your external swing structure. So looking at Bitcoin right now, let's hop over to the Bybit. Oh, had an alarm go off. Let's see what that is. Aha. Aha. Yeah, you little bugger, you. Watch me come on and stream and miss the trade because of it. It's I'm not even prepared. I'm not even prepared. I should probably get prepared. Gosh dang it. It's over there blabbing and missed the break. Let's see what we got here. Well, I better get some exposure. All right. So, like in a circumstance like this, man, ideally, you'd see some retracement leg form and flip, indicating that demand is beginning to take control. That would be really, really cool. Don't know if we'll get it. I'm going to go ahead and gain some exposure here. We are trading into, this is a 2-minute break in structure, no greater. If I remember correctly, yeah, you only have about a 2-minute break in structure here, and you're dealing with far greater structure than that still. So this is currently trading into supply, right? It's currently trading into supply, with further supply right up here, or rather the focal point of your supply right up here. So it's currently trading into supply. Keep that in mind. But as for the reasons I explained earlier, it's a logical place to start looking for a low for me. So yeah, there's that. Now let's see. What was I saying here? I'm going to go over to the what do I want? I want like the Coinbase chart. Okay, so your external structure on your daily currently, because of both this break here, this break here is your last relevant break. So that places your external market structure point here. So anything here is going to be internal to these daily external market structure points. So like if we drop to the 4, we're going to see that internally the 4, and this is only internal because your external market structure point on your 4-hour still exists here. This is still your external market structure on your 4-hour. Now you have 2 down, and you have that's not quite 2 up. Yes, you have 2 candles there, but they do not form a high higher than that. So this is likely lower than 4-hour structure. This could be down to the 1-hour. Boy, it's like a little bit of a mix. But so you have a break there, and then you come down and you kind of break again here. But these are all internal market structure points relative to the external market structure points. And now I got to get back to chat because I lost my chat. Where was I? Okay. Let's see here. So that is okay, makes sense. So I can be on the 15-minute and inside the strong high and targeted low would be internal. Yeah. Yes. And I probably spend a little bit more time going over those concepts in detail on those two market structure videos that are pinned to the they're like pinned posts in my channel. All right. Now, I mean, it would be cool to see price just like march north, right? That would be neat. But as I said, we are trading into supply with only a 2-minute break of structure. So, demand has to some degree established itself down here. So let's go ahead and mark that out. And inside of that demand, the last sell to buy that broke structure internally left to right that took you up above the 2-minute market structure point is down here. And the only thing separating us from that is a fair value gap currently. So we got this guy right here. Kind of keep a watch out for him. I'm going to go take a piss break real quick. I'll be right back. Then maybe we can look at some other stuff. It's like, if I'm not mistaken, I want to see the stance on Doge was a little bit of a stronger stance because Doge is not in the premium of its range right now. Do I not have, like, I swear to God, I posted a chart on this. Do I have to like reload? Bro, am I tripping? Am I on? Oh, I'm on the wrong layout. That's why. I'm like, I swear to God, I posted a fucking chart on that thing. Here we go, Doge. All right. So Doge again, like I wanted, like this was like the most ideal point I wanted. The second most ideal point I wanted was here. The thing that I like about the presentation on Doge is it's just a little bit more like essentially this stance on BTC is like between these V's right here is like the all-time high is here on BTC, whereas we have clear up to there to run on Doge still. And targets that we could probably establish that would be north of that still. So yeah, I kind of like the overall stance of this one. Yeah, I do. I like the overall stance of this one. Yeah. Yep. What was some of the other ones I was posting? I don't even really necessarily recall. Pepe. So did Pepe get to did the old Peps get to the strike zone or flip structure? Did it do one of the two of those? Is that not the Yeah, so see, Pepe didn't really flip the 2-minute. and this goes to that internal external thing. You may see this, and that internal break may very well be reason to march up towards, why is target 1 there? That's not where it belongs. Yeah, that's not where it belongs. You don't break your external structure on Pepe until here. So far, we are only putting in internal breaks. So I think I would rather see the external break on this because it is not ultimately in the areas that I wanted. Yeah, then I think I'll slap an alert on here and see if we can put in an external break. Once per bar, Peps, bro, hit, external high. What was one of the other ones? Sui. I felt like Sui was in an interesting spot. Let's go back and peep at that one. Yeah. Yeah, like I wanted, again, I wanted ideally like a little bit lower, but we still tagged this little section of demand inside of the demand range. Um, like your more confident external break probably isn't until over here though. So I think that's where I'm gonna place my alert. I think I'm gonna maybe not place my alert there because I'm too cheap to buy a premium plan on TradingView. All right, what's happening in the chats? Good morning, Aaron. Alex wants me to talk dirty to him, but then I'm just gonna embarrass myself. It's gonna be so awkward. It's gonna be so awkward if I start doing that. Let's see, was there anything else interesting that I had posted? Popcat, I think, needs to go down quite a bit. Doge, yeah, I went just Doge, Popcat, Sui, Pepe. So let's go fishing. Let's go fishing. Yeah, I mean, you did get, is that a 5 minute? Yeah, you got about a 5 minute break on Sui. Sundays have been providing, like, maybe I'm tripping, maybe it's just me, but I feel like Sundays have not been bad for the past couple months. I feel like they have not been bad. Anything else just really down in the dumps today? Yeah, Popcat. Yeah, but I feel like Popcat needs lower. Rare. Who wants to trade rare? Super. I don't think anybody wants to trade that. It's not in a hateful area though. I mean, this thing really struggles on liquidity, but you have this last demand range inside of your greater demand range here that you're mitigating. And because this high is still intact right here and unchallenged, that means that, all that structure's internal to the external structure. But, whatever. I don't love the presentation on that. Like, I'm not trading super, so move on. What else is just in the dumps? Didn't I do by percent change? Mav. Mav is like you got to watch the low at this point because it's coming there. Well, the question is whether or not it SFPs it or breaks it, but it sure looks like it's coming there to me. Is that in any manner of a logical place to make a trade from though? Not. I mean, like it could work, but goddamn, that chart looks bad. Bonk was a bastard. I thought that was in a pretty good place to make a rotation, but obviously I got stopped out of that. What was the other one I got stopped out on? Because it was H bar. That's what it was. It was H bar. Let's find that thing. H bar. Yeah, like now at this point, like it has to come for the low. In my opinion, it now like has to come for the low. Yeah, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But like I would highly recommend having an alert on this low on H bar. I guess could it take the internal low instead? Yeah, probably start getting your alerts like as early as that internal low. Because I mean, you just like for me when I look at this chart, I just have to objectively ask myself, is it going to go significantly lower than the low that it put in back here in I mean like in oh yeah, in Christmas last year. I mean like really? What is it going to go lower than that? Like chances are really good that that's a no. So we're going to adjust this spot idea down to here. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that'd be an interesting one to keep an eye out in the days to come. What y'all give me something to talk about. Y'all give me something to talk about, or we gonna talk about love, love, love. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about love. We like to see the increase in volume. We like to see that. Yeah, we're kind of into that as Otterly type people. We're into that. We're into those things. All right, now let's see here. It's kind of an awkward high over here. Looking at that one, but let's see. So we can take this off because if that was meant to do anything, it shall happen from here. And then we got this high up here, and then we're at target 1. Okay. All right, well, I suppose we're in de-risk territory, so let me go take a look at some things. I hate how on Mac you can't like alt-tab between like Chrome windows or browsers. It drives me nuts. God, it drives me nuts. Y'all probably copped a better entry than I did. Y'all probably copped a better one. So it's like you got on your 1 minute let's see, how do we like this? It could be slightly better. Like again, I'm so particular about this stuff, but if this wick was sitting down here, that'd be like way more sexy. It's not, but there is still demand under here that we can come back for and mitigate. So I reckon my my stop loss needs to be probably down. It probably needs to be below this demand. You have this one tiny little 1 minute order block with imbalance. Your 1 minute. But let's get this stop loss. Let's see here. 30. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna hold on, let me look at the higher structure here. Man, if we could just I think just go up a little higher, but I think I'm gonna put my stop at like, gosh dang, I don't like putting it. I don't want to put it at 68K. I don't want to do it. I want to put it. I don't. I just don't want to. I don't like it. I don't like it yet. Keep going there, baby bits. Keep on going. This is fun, man. I don't remember the last time I got to come on and execute a trade. I'm live. That's been a while. Tea is getting interesting. Let's take a peek at the TIA. TIA. Tia's really giving my head a twist, man. It's really giving my head a twist. I mean, not a completely hateful place to put in a low. Like I don't like, to me, all this demand over here was all pre-mitigated, but just generally speaking, the deviation or purge of any liquidity here prior to a run back up, towards some of this stuff here, it makes sense. It does make sense. I don't love how it did it. I mean, it could be better, but yeah, like I just would feel, I'd feel so much better about seeing a break of whatever this is, 4 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 fours and sevens. I'd feel so much better about like a break of that, and then I would be like, yeah, like I would really feel like we're heading back up to a target like this guy. Yeah, I feel good about that statement. Like you give me an initiation above here, and I think we're game on until 5.428. 5.428. Yeah, I feel much better about that. So T is a chill for me. T is a chill. Yeah, come on, man. Let's get vertical, homie. Let's get vertical. I would reckon that those are the strongest up candles we've seen in quite some time, because these are weak up candles, weak, kind of weak. I mean, sort of strong. So like that's the last time we saw up candles like this. Like that, because yeah, besides that, it's just been strong down candles, right? Strong down candles. So first strengthened up candles in quite some time. All right, what y'all wanna look at, man? Mains? Injective? Oh, slipped injective in on me. Luke slipped in injective and I didn't even see it. Okay, injective. What are you up to, homie? I think I was looking at that chart this morning and just being totally let down by it. Well, I mean, could be worse. Could be worse. I think that's why I was totally let down by it. Let's kind of clean some of this stuff up. So yeah, I mean, I like the mitigation of this. I don't love the curl of these on it. I don't love it. But again, I don't have to love it. It's always nice to just totally be in love with something. But yeah, I don't know, man. Let's step out and let's hold on. Let's go to blink, make the indicators go away. Boom. Yeah, let's go up further. I mean, it might just like I fear that like if it failed this high, does it have to return to the low that created it? Like we do have, I mean, there is interesting demand here though. Hold on. Hold please. Hold please. What is it? The 2-day? Yeah, I mean, we should probably say that it did just tag a 2-day order block with imbalance. Not hateful, but I think I just want it to. I mean, it could work. It could work. It just didn't. It just didn't provide any great structure on the crawl down here to give like a really obvious flip. But you know, you look at like the 2-day chart, and like if it's either coming out of here, or it's got to pull one of these lows again, one or both of those lows again. So on the 2-day, I would say it does not look hateful. It really does not look hateful. Lost my chat again. There we go. The chats are back. The chats are back. We free money. We free money. Hey, who else was, just for my record, who else was looking at this area for a long on BTC? I couldn't have been the only one. There's no way I'm the only one. Hey, no problem, Alex. Mad love to you, homie. In case you guys didn't know, Alex is long from here. Actually, I think he's somehow probably long from here. Just it's a joke. All right, yeah. Now we're gonna go. Now we're gonna get that SL at break even, and maybe look at paying, getting some money, cashing that paycheck here. Dun, 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 dun. Why is my exchange set to the 30-minute time frame? What in the love of all things good is that about? I'd have probably served myself better by not streaming and focusing a little more on trading, but that's all right. It's all right. It's us. It's just markets. It's just another day in the markets. Can we, dude, I just want to go back to chat. Where's chat? Just give me my chat back. You had one at 67,592. 67,592. Yeah. Sounds about right. Okay. Well. I don't know what I feel like we're just currently actively missing other trades right now. Look at me not really giving a shit. We gotta go find them. Where they at? Some of these moves have already started. What's a good one? What's Sol up to? Let's go look at Sol. Sol, yeah, homie. What line is that? What did you just hit? That's a good low to SFP. That is a good low to SFP. I don't hate that. Oh boy, the structure from here to here just was dog doo-doo though. Oh, there's never. I guess it's not hateful. It's not hateful. On the 2-minute, it definitely did give you your break. Just hasn't. Yeah, it gave it to you. And I would say that, you know, the reason that I even give any credence to a piddly-wink 2-minute break of structure is because that is the only structure that exists between the high and the low. That's all there is. There isn't higher time frame structure. So if your 2-minute, if this leg only contains 2-minute market structure, and that 2-minute market structure flips bullish, well, then I reckon the highest is fairly weak at that point. And then once if you can get an initiation above the high and not SFP the high, then you're breaking some much higher time frame structure. Maybe I got a little overzealous. Maybe it's not the 4 hour. It's pretty close to it. It's pretty close to it. Yeah, then you're breaking your 4 hour market structure at that point, right? And then you go, okay, so what's the highest time frame structure that exists between this high and this low? Well, newsflash, it is your 4 hour market structure. So if you can flip your 4 hour market structure on this leg, well then I reckon that makes this high pretty weak. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, homie? See what I'm saying? Especially because this wick right here, let's get that short position off. It's old news. This wick right here has already mitigated your only unmitigated supply, right? Yeah, this supply's done. That's out of here. Yeah, there's not really any supply left on that leg. So I would, so we could even delete that and move this right over to here. And that would be your target 1 on a break of 4 hour structure, target 2 on a break of 4 hour structure, and target 3 on your break of 4 hour structure. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Just shared this morning. Ever trade oil? No, I have never traded oil. I've definitely done TA on oil, and it's been a long time since I've looked at it, so I will go take a look at that. Yeah, I mean, we were watching this internal low a long time ago, but you see how it never cleared its external high after tapping its external low. Yeah, well, that whatever. It never cleared this high, this high right here after interacting with the external low, and so yeah, so I reckon it probably needs to make a full rotation to the extreme point of the range, the exterior point of the range, and then I reckon it's just a wait and see. If you go down to your 4 hour structure, it's like, okay, so we have filled the gap, but we are trading in. This was trading into supply because that is a break of structure right there, and you're heading south out of supply with lows to sweep below you. So I reckon it's pretty much down until $63.61. That's what I reckon there. That's what I reckon on that. All right. I like when it wants to consolidate below supply and below, like more like swing highs. I guess your swing high is a little further up, but I bet this is still a very relevant high to me. Yeah, I like consolidation beneath those. Kind of climb did we get? 1.5%. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, man, my coffee just ran out. I just ran out of coffee. All right, what yeah, any ladies and gentlemen, what else do you want to look at? What else do we want to look at? Can't believe you front run me by dollars, you little bastard. You little bastard. We'll take a peek at the DXY. That's what we're gonna do. So, yeah, it does look to rotate back up to its high here, where I have casted a voodoo magic spell. So, at least there's that. But the one thing I will say, when I was looking at it this morning, I do not like the 1, 2, 3 down prior to a potential breakup. No, unfortunately, I don't like that at all. Much better to curl up, leave all these lows behind, hit that, and then come down. Much better. Much better. Not currently doing it, though. Not currently doing it. What's the big gainers for the day? Nothing really into the green yet. Bonk, you suck. You suck, face bonk. What's whiff up to? Oh, so see, that's like that's a fairly interesting low to SFP on whiff. Let's get this out of the way. Let's repurpose. What is this line? Is that like a range tool? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a fairly interesting low to potentially SFP on the whiff. Yeah, because you kind of like almost do this like bit of a distribution thing, lose your structure right after it, march down. This is your targeted level from your 1, 2, 3 break structure. This is your targeted level from that. I mean, it puts the target here first, which did we attempt to SFP? We attempted to SFP that. But yeah, ended up getting turbulence out of there. Yeah, this is an interesting level to potentially SFP on whiff. So let's dive in here. ETH, please. I'll take a look at ETH. I will take a look at ETH. I will do that. I will do that. Let's I'm gonna say give whiff a 15-minute break of structure. Because we still have some supply to deal with, and let's be honest, it's whiffs. So should you use 1 to 2 minute market structure? Depends on where your targets are, I suppose. But let's clear that supply and let's break 15-minute structure, and then let's set some really high targets on whiff. Because, let's face it, that's got to be quite the climb back up to that swing high, 44%. Yep, seems pretty high to me. All right. Yeah, so we'll probably talk whiff next week sometime. ETH, where you at, homie? ETH, where you at? ETH, where are you doing? What are you doing? So I don't love where it put the low in. Let's clean some of this stuff up. Let's hop up to like 4 hour or so. Yeah, let's get this out of here. Let's do one of these. No, I really don't love where it put in the low. Let's see if we can find a reason to not hate it so much. Is there an order block with imbalance down here that I am just missing? I mean, you definitely have wick demand. So whatever that exists on, it's got to be pretty small time frame. Did we find it? Did we find the culprit? We sure did. So this 20-minute candle right here is your last sell to buy that created an inefficiency in the market right there, that ultimately brought price back up over a, a swing point like this and this. So that is your last unmitigated section of demand. And see, we induced on it once already. I mean, I'm looking. I don't love this, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Give me just a moment. Give me just a moment. I'll tell you why. The reason why I don't love it is it's just like, come on, man. Like you got all those you could sweep still, and you have not broken supply yet. You know what I mean? Like nothing has really shown that demand is in control as of yet. So it's in a little, I mean, like, is there a reason to bounce here? Yes, I can find a reason to bounce here. But it'd just be so much better if it took the lows. It'd just be so much better if it took the lows. Man, that'd be better. I don't know. How much divergence do we have between the two? Decent amount. Okay, decent amount. 4 hour, we went too high. Yeah, you have some decent curvature on money flow. You have some decent divergence in this area. You left a 30-minute candle behind. That is demand. So maybe. Because if we can't retrace back into here for a run up above these highs and into supply, then I reckon we got to wait until it breaks the high, breaks those highs, and then you look for a mitigation more up into the top section of this here. All right, Bitcoin. So what's the deal? Is supply going to remain in control? Or is demand going to finally start taking a foothold over here? What will it be? What will it be, Bitcoin? Nope, don't do that. Let's not do that. Are those equal? 68,535. 68,535.9. Ah, the slant is in our favor. Let's get some volume going. Let's get some volume coming back in here. Let's go back up to 2 minutes. Okay, so all right, so this long essentially was a 2-minute break of bullish structure, right? This one here. Okay. But you pretty much just lost your 2-minute structure right there. So yeah, I'm not convinced that supply is still not in control. But we'll see. We still have some demand that can mitigate. Come on, 2-minute OBIM. Do magical things. Be a magical 2-minute order block with imbalance. Or not. Whatever. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to head out here pretty dang soon. Um, so yeah, it's getting close to last call here. Last call. Where my chat go? Wait a minute. Where my chat go? Give me my chat back. Give me my chat back. Near. It's near and far away. I don't think I've looked at near in a little bit. Oh, boo. Tisk, tisk, tisk. No, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm trying to come up with a reason that it's not coming for this low. And that 6-hour order block with imbalance, I reckon, is the only reason, or it's going to run these one or two of those lows. But see, you're still, like demand. I'm sorry, supply. Still showing it that it's in control. So unless demand starts picking up ground here, I don't think you have a trade. Yeah, we're gonna need it. We're gonna need to see demand gain a foothold here. Up, up. Well, man, this is fun, and I'd love to just hang out and keep chilling with you guys. But I'm gonna have to go here pretty soon. Um, let's see, what do we want to say about this area? We want to say that maintaining this flow makes a lot of sense and is obviously the preferable thing to do. Um, I guess outside of that, I'll be looking to this area here. But if we could just, get some demand in control, please, please. Um, Caveman up, yeah, oh, yeah. If you're talking about BTC Caveman, yes, I want the range initiation. Yeah. I want obviously, I want continuation. But I always say it. Never gives a shit what I want. Never cares about what I want. It's so rude. All right. Well, why are my alerts all taken up? Can we delete some of them? Thank you. And I don't want to be on TIA. Get me back to Bitcoin, please. You bastard. You bastard. Should I have scalp shorted that right there? Huh. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm in a risk-free trade, so it is what it is. Uh, yeah. Well, screw you too, Bitcoin. Screw you too, buddy. Good for you, Alex. Get out and just go. Let's go. Let's go have some family time. Because I could do this all day, so I have to force myself to stop. Anything interesting on oscillations? Anything interesting on the oscillations? Eh, eh, eh. Well, you know what? I'm gonna look at CVD and then I'm out of here. That's what I'm gonna do. Hey, don't tell me my chart's not found. Don't do that to me. Log in. Let's go log in. Yeah, I think I did spy something interesting on this earlier. Let's see if I can formulate this into a cohesive idea. Need volume. Buyback. All right. What did I see earlier? Oh yeah. I see it now. I see it now, and I will share. I will share. All right, that should be good enough. did find this interesting. Can we paste this on here? Thank you. And make it big enough that everybody can play along. So open interest was significantly increasing while CVD was dropping, meaning that the positions were opening short. They were opening short. And yeah, so if all of these people from like basically from this point forward were opening short positions, well, that's kind of bullish. That's kind of bullish because that gives the market liquidity to yank. So yeah, I guess that was one of the other reasons I was getting a little excited in here. All right, that's what I looked at the CVD, and then I said I was going to leave after looking at the CVD, and the CVD has been given the looks. So let's here's let's put a let's get a good luck charm on here. What's a good luck charm? Hey, we'll just do this guy. Up, please. Up and to the right. Or we're going to have to turn it into a middle finger. All right. All right, I bid you all adieu. Have a good one. I'm out of here.